What's going on, everybody? Fedor here from 3D Print SOS. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be going over this, the Hodo 3.6 volt cordless screwdriver. And this thing looks like it's going to be a piece of art, but hopefully it's going to be more than that. Hopefully it's going to be our tool of choice on the channel to put together things like this, 3D printers. So we do a lot of that on the channel. We unbox, we test machines, we put a lot of things together, but we also do a lot of projects like that RC crawler up there that has hundreds and hundreds of M2 and M3 screws that are just a pain to put in manually, which is what I've been doing for absolute years. And I've always kind of been looking for a cordless screwdriver to be able to get into those tight spots but still be able to work on things like this. So first, I reached out to Hodo and I got myself one of these. This is their precision screwdriver, and you saw me unbox this and talk about it in the video that's popping up here, where I went over and unboxed a bunch of different things that I'll be using on this channel. One of them was this precision screwdriver. And one thing that I noticed about this was that the bits aren't big enough to be used for putting together machines. And I thought to myself, oh, no problem. This thing should be okay. And I put in bits that were not included in here, my own bits, to try to put together something like this. And well, I broke it. I broke it trying to put in M5 bolts with this. And it's definitely my fault. This is a precision screwdriver. This is definitely something more in line with things like that project, where you have a ton of M2, M3, that size bit, where you just don't want to be putting all of those things in by hand. That would be really, really frustrating. And this tool would be absolutely perfect for something like that. Like we have an airplane build coming very soon on the channel, and something like this would have just been so much easier to crank on those little servos and things along those lines. So I reached out to Hodo. I was like, hey guys, listen, I need something a little bit more robust for something like this. We do unboxings, we put together these printers, and this was the next step, the 3.6 volt cordless screwdriver. So looking at it right away, we have bits in here that say H3, H4, H5, H6. Now that sounds a lot like a 3D printer and stuff that would be on a 3D printer. So just by the weight of this alone, I have a feeling this is going to be good enough for the job. So what I wanted to do is take a look at this, unbox it, and kind of showcase the beautiful design that these guys do. And that's what really drew me to this company, is they're so aesthetically pleasing. Now, they're definitely not trying to compete with your Milwaukees, with your DeWalts. This is not that type of tool. This isn't something going from work site to work site. This is something for the home. This is something for a hobbyist. So first on top here, we have a little USB-C cord, looks like. Yep, little shorty, USB-C. That's how you're going to charge this tool. All right, so in the box, look at the box is all printed just like the other one. They definitely pay attention to all of the details. So far we have a little manual. Looks like it comes in different languages. Okay, and the tool itself has a serious weight to it. Look at that, there's a little handle. Okay, so it's an entire carrying case. Look at the finish on this tool. It's got a little rubber stowaway handle. There's a little symbol here. Has a lock and unlock. We have the tool itself and all of the bits. And it looks like these are larger size bits. Yep, they are. So they're the standard size. So you could use other bits if you have them. So this is the H5, for example. Nice. It looks like the holder is rubberized inside. So when you put them in, you kind of push them in and they're not going out anywhere. All right, so let's check out the actual tool itself. Nice, has a soft rubberized finish to it. Oh, there's a little cap on the end here. Okay, it says off, let's see. Right, so this has a 1, 2, and a 3. I think this is a torque adjustment, because it has a shut-off based on what this setting is to, which is nice. It has an LED. Pretty bright. It sounds quite powerful. So yeah, it has this rubberized feel to it. It's definitely not coming out of your hand. It's not that small, but it's also not that big. This should definitely fit into wherever I need to for this type of thing, especially because the bits are long. So let's see what else we have on the bottom here. We have our charge port for USB-C. I believe there's an LED here to let us know about the battery. Yep, so these are not speeds, they are literally torque, and we will be checking that out in the next video. What do you guys think about something like this? It looks like they retail for about $70. So it's not necessarily a cheap tool, but $70 for a premium tool is not that much money, especially something that'll be extremely useful. Would you spend that kind of money on something for 3D printing? I would love to know. I mean, this just having something like this makes you feel a certain way, to be honest with you. Like I said, obviously it's not going to be a tool that's going to take lightly to dropping or working in the elements. It's not that type of thing. This is for something like this hobby where you're going to be unboxing something, you're going to be putting together a project, and if you are the type of person that cares about quality aesthetics, this is definitely right in line with that. So yeah, really excited to test it out. Like I said, I'm really excited that this actually looks like it's going to handle the job of assembling something like a 3D printer. And well, we're going to be putting it to the test on this channel, that's for sure. All right, guys, I'd love to hear from you about your opinions on something like this tool down in the comments below. Also, just like the rubberized fitment of the bits here, the screwdriver also has a rubber piece on the bottom there that kind of holds it in place. And this also, just you kind of have to push it a bit. It's all rubberized and closed. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I love the aesthetics of it, that's for sure. The design, they paid attention to all of that. So let's hope it performs as well as it looks. All right, love to hear your opinion. Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you a little later with the Sidewinder X2. Later.